want so much from universe. I want to be full of abundance of every single thing. By working together, we can make a positive global change. I want to help the mankind until my last breath. I was hit by the second attack of the cancer. The doctor has given me my deadline, but I did not leave my hope. I never let my hope die and become a new Parin. Light is a sign of positivity. Darkness is the sign of negativity. One thing in the life is free smile. Believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, the world will believe you. The world will believe in you when you know who you are.
Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Many Firsts, the podcast where we explore the power of first-time experiences and share transformative and inspirational moments in our lives. I'm your host, Regula Fischer, and I'm super excited to be here today, live in the studio with Parin Somani. Welcome, Parin.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Regina, for having me. It's amazing experience which I have. But since being honored and being part of your journey and being on this podcast of Many First, many things you do in your life, and there's always something you use a word first. And I love the logo, Many First. That's amazing. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you for co-creating this beautiful first together. Thank you for bringing colors. We see we love colors. You're bringing more colors.
Now I know what you were going about, the colors. I understand. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so let me briefly say a few words about you. I mean, we cannot do justice to all you've been doing.
Sure.
But you are the CEO and director of the London Organization of Skills Development. You're also a philanthropist, and you are on a mission to increase youth development and the empowerment of women in the world through education. And you have, with that mission, you have traveled to, I think, about 130 countries. You've also been
just about that.
Just about that.
127, but I'm sure I've traveled.
I'm sure
you'll
get there. I don't know how many there are left. Would you know?
Maybe I think so. 60 left.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. You're
60, 70.
You're on track there. You're also a philanthropist and a motivational speaker. And one of your mottos, I'm going to read that out, is your aim in life is to serve humanity until your last breath. So potentially from the first breath to the last. I don't know when it started, this goal of yours, this mission of yours. Could you take us on that journey?
It's a very interesting thing. I've done many podcasts, but I think so. This podcast is bringing my memories back. When did I set my motto? In 2010, there was a turning point in my life. It just started my journey from 2000 when I lost my vision. I became totally blind. 2001, when I had ameloblastoma, aggressive cancer in my face. So that goes on the left-hand side mandible when I lost quarter of my face. This is reconstructed on the left mandible. My chin, my lips, my lower part has not got any feelings. It's just there as a dummy. It's actioning, but there is no much taste or there is no much feelings. I just eat inside my mouth. The teeth are not real. They have been fitted box in the mouth. But that's okay. I'm still there. So that happened in 2000 and 2001. But I did not have my goal at that time. My journey started, but I did not know what to do. So it took me nearly 4 or 5 years to understand myself. Who am I? By the time I got recovered and by the time I traveled in many countries, the reason I was traveling because I could not see. The reason was, why did you travel for 127 countries? The only reason I traveled because I wanted to see the world. When I got my vision back, I've decided that I wanted to see the beauty, what God has created in this world. That is why I keep on traveling. But there was no mission. There was no motto. just traveling and looking at the beautiful sceneries, beautiful world, and beautiful people. 2010, I was hit by the second attack of the cancer at the same place, ameloblastoma. This time, the doctor has given me my deadline. There was nothing more for me. My life has to end very soon. I was being given few hours and few days to live. But I did not live. I knew that there is something behind, a big thing is going to happen, but I did not leave my hope. I never let my hope die. I'm writing a book on it. I've already written 23 books, but this book is still not completed, and the book is going to come out. Don't let your hope die. And going through the journey, I just don't know what happened. I work for the Lloyds Bank, a financial institution in United Kingdom in London, for more than 24 years. One of my colleagues just came up randomly, my client she said, you know what, Parin, I understand your life is going to end soon, but I don't think you should be emotional. I said, what are you talking about? When somebody's in dying and you're telling you don't have to be emotional, of course you will be emotional. You got babies, you got a little children in the family. How can she say that? It was hurtful for me when she told me, but I took it in a positive way. And I said, what shall I do? I was very emotional. I could not stop crying. I was bursted in tears. I hugged her so tight. And then she told me, do you know what, Parin? I want you to go to Kerala Kottakkal in India. And I want you to get the treatment in Ayurveda. I know you will get better. I told her I can't go anymore because I'm not allowed to travel because my doctors have given me the deadline. I have to be in my country. I have to be in London. I can't travel anywhere. She said, you know what? I'm telling you, you should think over it, reflect on it, and see if you think you believe in yourself, you should go. I did not believe in myself at that time. I said, no, I can't go. I went home. I told my husband about it, and they said, no, you're not going to go. All of a sudden, my inner voice started talking to me and said, Parin, you're going. Pack your bag. You're leaving. So I told my husband, I'm going to leave the girls with you. I did a goodbye kiss and I went to Kerala. 2010, I went to Kerala. 2011, I'm coming back from Kerala. First thing comes up. First thing, many first things will come out. First thing, the doctor of Ayurveda said to me, I understand that you don't want to give up your allopathy. If you leave your allopathy, you're going to die, because he was trying to give up your allopathy. I said, no, I can't give up my allopathy. If I leave it, I am going to die. He said, if you want Ayurveda, if you want to get better, if you want us to do the treatment, I want you to throw everything away. Keep everything on the side if you don't want to throw it away, but just keep it away. Initially, I was not happy. But then I knew I'm going to die. I'm not going to be there. Give her one more chance. Listen to him. And I left it away, and he started doing my treatment. I got better. I stayed there for a few months. I was feeling much better. And guess what? In 2011, I become a new Parin. And after being a new myself who I was, I set my two mottos. Number one, I want to help the mankind until my last breath. And that was the mission I had it from a young age when I was doing the community work. I always wanted to become a Mother Teresa. I wanted to do the work like Mother Teresa. I can't compare myself to her, but yes, I want to become an Iron Lady. I want to help the society. But I can't do it myself. Mother Teresa has got a lot of people around us. I don't have anyone. I just have God. And I have got my family. I got a lovely husband, lovely children, lovely in-laws family, beautiful parents, beautiful brothers, sisters. They're lovely. The society is lovely. The people are lovely surrounding with me, but they are not very close, bonded with me, where I can ask them that I want to do that and they can be on my track. So then I set my second motto. By working together, we can make a positive global change. Same coming to your podcast. Going to different organization, being a keynote speaker, or being invited by the Harvard University, Cambridge University, Oxford University, being inspiration to others, I've been invited 3 times on the TEDx platform, been recognized in the Guinness World Book of Record, 5 times in the World Book of Records, twice in India Book of Records, 3 times in Karnataka Book of Records, Scholars World Book of Record, Golden World Book of Records. There are many, many records. It's only by working together. And that is the motto was behind what I started with first, and many first will come out.
Thank you for sharing
I love your
that.
logo. Seriously. Because the way it comes out that everyone who sits and do the podcast, definitely they are going to come out with a word first and many. So very inspirational message you are giving to the podcast through you by having this, inviting people.
Well, thank you, first of all, for sharing your journey. And then also, I mean, it always makes me happy when people like Many First, because I think you talk about positive change, right?
Yes.
And I think change means new. We change something, we do something in a new way. And that's the first time usually, right? And this can be in how we act or how we behave, but also how we think, how we spend money, how we travel. So it is in all aspects of life. But I think the more we're creating meaningful firsts together, to tie that to your motto, the more this world will change and the faster to become healthier and happier.
True. And after setting my motto, I've decided that I want to do further studies. So I did 2 PhD. I've been honored 6 times, doctorate. So this was my journey of by working together. Different people invited me to the different places. Different work, different motivation to do. And that's the way I was inspired to be part of everyone's journey.
That's so beautiful. And I see the energy. I mean, it is you. You're living that. It's so embodied. And at the same time, you mentioned also the awards, the recognitions, the titles you got. Do I understand that right? They are important to you because they open the doors to communities and to connect.
True. This has really, really helped me a lot. If I would not have, there's always a reason for us to meet today. There was no plan. But there's always a reason why we meet people. We always meet someone. There is a reason to help others. I always look at that way. And that helps me to get motivated and inspired to see others.
And at the same time, what I find so inspirational about your journey is also that you took the time to look after yourself, right? Which is often, if I may dare say, also for women, especially when we have families and so on, difficult to just say, hey, now it's time for me to look after me and to follow that inner voice.
True.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. I do look after myself, but you know what? I'm a workaholic. I work 22 hours a day.
22. I wanted to ask you, I mean, you seem to have lived, I don't know how many lives. How do you manage all of that?
It's a hard work. See, when you like something to do, you will do it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you love someone, you'll do anything for that person. Do you think there's a day and night for that person? You'll do
life.
it.
Yeah, it's just life, right?
That's what it is. That's the moment for my life that because I wanted to help society. Since I become the CEO and a director of London Organization of Skills Development, I work day and night. As a financial working in the finance company with Lloyd's Bank, it gives me a great pleasure. Yes, for 24 years, been working with them. But at the same time, being the part of London Organization of Skills Development, LOSD, the company I work is Lloyd's Bank. The CEO I become is LOSD. Can you see the similarity?
Yeah.
I love my company. I love my Lloyd's Bank. And they have a logo of horse, the black horse. If you've seen it, it's in the UK.
I have seen it, yes.
Black horse.
Yeah.
I love horses. So can you see? Our logo is also black and gold.
So you pay attention to these
I pay
symbols,
very much,
colors.
Very much. We have created a platform called Skills Lives. Skills Live platform, where we bring the speakers from around the world and we give them a platform at the high-end places to deliver and give a transformation and inspire others. So if you know that TEDx, because I've been 3 times on the TEDx, if you just Google my name, Professor, I'm a professor and I work for many universities. So Professor Dr. Parin Somani, if you just Google it and if you go on the news, you can see a lot about me. But at the same time, you will see my TEDx talk. But at the same time, LOSD, Skills Life have got a black carpet. TEDx has got a red carpet. We have got it because that's our logo, black and gold.
Yeah.
So the person who stands and delivers, oh gosh, it's so inspirational. Last month, we just completed last conference at the Harvard University at the Science Center. It was amazing. We had more than 50 speakers. We cannot take any more. We have to literally put a stop to everyone. And we have got coming up in the month of March, 8th till 11th of March 2025 at the Fitzwilliam College at the Cambridge University.
Wow. So I see, building platforms, that's kind of a ripple effect, right? You can reach more people and also in connection with very established and renowned institutions because they have also the bandwidth, right? The reach. And so you're using that is how I understand it. And speaking, so you yourself are a motivational speaker, also providing platforms to others. So transformation.
Can I give you one thing before I forget?
Yeah.
Do you know why I give them? Do you know why I want to invite others? And you might have seen I've invited you and I've invited others. I feel that when you get something from the universe, when I was nothing, I was sitting in a little corner. I did not know who am I. But when I started to know who I am, and when I went through a journey of motivation and inspiring people, I feel there are many people, many women around the world who has got beautiful stories to share.
Yeah.
So when somebody gives me the opportunity to speak, I don't keep it under the table. I bring it out. And I would say, do you know what, guys? I'm going to this place and I'm going to deliver my talk here. Join me. Be the part of my journey. And if you want to be a speaker, this is the contact details of the organizer. Connect with them. Come and check it out. What I do, you can do the same. So I'm a person who want to bring more and more people on this platform. I don't keep anything to myself. I'm very open. I'm very transparent. If you are busy, it's okay. But I have offered you. So what universe will do for me, universe will, if I only offer 2 people who are next to me, but universe will offer me 10 times more what I've offered others.
Yeah.
So I want from universe. I want more. I want an abundance from universe. I want so much from universe. I want to be full of abundance of every single thing. But I have to give to others. That's my message. That I want to give so much to the people, but I want more from universe, but I have to give. And that's what my transformation, my way of giving out to the people.
Wow, this is so powerful. I'm curious, giving, that's so beautiful. Receiving, I mean, it's not everyone, and I can include myself at times, right? I've had my own journey of transformation. But what do you experience with your lifestyle or approach to life of giving? Do you sometimes encounter, I don't know, people who you see they cannot receive it even though you give? And how is that for you?
Do you know, there's always, you will find the people. Can you see 5 fingers?
Yeah.
Some is small, some is ring finger is sweet and a petite, like very beautiful finger. This is a big middle finger.
Yeah.
This is a nice ring finger. So thumb, without this, if this is not working, you can't do much work. You need this. You need a little pinky there to work.
Yeah.
So people are different.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how different they are. You give the message. You inspire them. But if they don't take it, it's not you. It's they. They can't absorb because they have not cleansed themselves. You need to clean yourself to receive something.
Yeah.
If you do meditation, and when you are doing a yoga in your meditation, you know how I got better for my cancer? Because of my yoga of meditation, because of my purity, my cleanliness, I left everything behind. I just wanted abundance from universe. I wanted to get so much. And I had a vision that I wanted to help people. I don't want anything. I'm a person who don't want anything. I'm a person to give to the people. So if people can't take it because they're not ready, so that's okay. They will get ready. The time comes when they get ready. And when they are ready, the power of understanding the message they're receiving from the person, from the inspiring talk, they will understand and they'll take it. But you shouldn't feel bad. When you want to give something, you give things with positive vibes. You give with open-hearted. You know, the rain is coming and people have buckets to fill in. But only the people who have got bucket, they will fill in. Otherwise, the rain will go in it will just go away. Yeah. So it's like you give the blessings. Everybody can't take the blessings. Blessing word is a powerful word. So let people, you do your work and let them do their work.
That sounds also very like peaceful, you know, there's peace in you. And you have the trust and the faith that everyone is on their journeys.
Yeah. I have an intuition. I look at the people and I can figure the person out. So when I'm working with my team in organization in LOSD, I always tell them, do you know what, guys, I understand. I want you to work with these people, but make sure I want you to take extra care because that person has got something that can attract LOSD. Attracted me. So when the intuitions are powerful and strong, you can feel the vibes. You can read person's mind and the aura because you can read the aura. With the aura only, how did we got connected? You tell me. The aura brought us up together. Why was I be sitting next to you? I could sit anywhere. Yeah. But some connection. The universe wanted me to be here. And universe wanted you to organize something for me, to invite me here. That's what happened. Yeah. I was invited in a business bay in Dubai for my podcast from last 2 days. From 2 days, somebody has been inviting me and I said, I don't have time. I don't have time. Wow. And with you, I rescheduled because there's something, that strong connection. That's by working together. We both and others can make a change in the society.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Now you got me almost at a loss for words. I love that state, to be honest. It's just sometimes I think silence is so beautiful, right? just to feel that gift or blessing, as you say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's interesting because blessing is actually something that I've been using, feeling, experiencing a lot. Let me say in the more recent past, because I think in the past that's further away, I wasn't really so aware. It's interesting. Have you had that? When you look back, has that happened through the transformation you went through, or have you always had this, you mentioned your inner voice. As you went through life from a young age, did you feel that connection? Have you had it all the time, or it came through later? You've had that?
From the young age.
Yeah.
I had it, all these things. I think I was born with that feelings.
Maybe
I
all
remember
of us.
in my young age, I have not had my food or I have not had my glass of water without praying. So the way I was being brought up, I was very blessed to have a beautiful parents and beautiful family around me. I was nurtured beautifully. At the age of 19, my 11 books were written by me.
Wow.
At the
Already
age
at that
of
age,
20, my 11 books were published by Kothari Publication, who is a renowned publisher in Gujarat, in India.
Wow.
So I always have appreciated. I always had a gratitude. I was always been grateful for Supreme, who has given me so much. I was a TV presenter in Ahmedabad Doordarshan in 80s and early 90s. I was a writer for many newspapers like Gujarat Samachar, Sandesh, Jai Hind, Jan Satta, Stree Magazine, Shri Magazine, Western Times.
And you remember
so many papers I used to write. I was a columnist. So I used to write the column every Wednesday, comes in the Western Times. And my article was named as Najivi Aankhe Nazakat Bhari Baaton. It was in Gujarati, in my language, in my local language. But then at the same time, it was published in the English as well, with the small eyes, big talk. And they used to put my eyebrows and my eyes. So when I lost my vision, the first thing what my mother told me, that you know what, you are being, somebody has looking at your eyes, like evil eye. I don't believe all these things. I don't think all these things.
That you were spelled or there was a spell.
So my mom always because you got such a beautiful eyes and your eyebrows. I think, and my the logo of my title was with my eyebrows. Just this part comes up. So everybody knew, and I was being called as Parin Virani.
Say that again?
Virani. Parin Virani. That was my maiden surname. After getting married, it's Somani now.
Yeah.
So everybody knew me who I was. I used to be in a billboard in my young days.
So you have put yourself out there a lot from a young age, because a lot of people say, or we know that that's holding them back, right?
Yes.
That kind of a fear of exposure or of judgment from outside. So maybe you practiced that from a young age.
I was a speaker from the young age. I was never scared to be on the stage. And everything comes from there.
Yeah, from the mind.
I don't know what I'm going to be talking, but when I go on the stage, I look at the people, I look at the audience, I look at the people who are looking in my eyes and inspiring me. And I only say what is required for the audience to listen.
Yeah. You have this deep faith.
Yes. So there is someone sitting, like today, how we are doing the podcast. I'm 100% sure the message when it comes out of this podcast to the general public or any audience, wherever you are going to be broadcasting this podcast, somebody is waiting to receive this message. And I 100%, I know that there is someone waiting to listen to conversation between me and you.
Yeah, and then for that to spark that change that we talked about, right?
Do you know, recently I was invited in Dubai in one of the beautiful event in Expo City. And I was very impressed that when I was invited for this event, it was amazing event. And after the event completed, after, there was a one session conducted by speaker. And when she finished a session, she did a session of manifestation. I've written a book on manifest inner beauty.
Inner beauty.
You don't have to be beautiful from outside. The beauty comes within you. So because she was doing a manifestation and doing the meditation, guess what happened? After the session was finished, I was walking down and going to my hotel. Few people I met on the way. I'm a little chatty and a bubbly myself. I'm a people's person. So I don't wait for people to smile. I smile because I'm a giver.
Yeah.
I give a smile. And when you give a smile, and when the smile is so beautiful and a genuine smile, automatically person opposite to you can feel that vibes.
Yes, true.
Very true. They say to me, we've been manifesting that we want to be a speaker. And when I told them, can you believe that? And when I told them about, LOSD is organizing a conference at the Cambridge University during the Women's Day between 8th to 11th of March this year.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They were literally in tears. They got so emotional. Oh my God. And they literally hugged me so tight. I still remember the beautiful moments. That's what I do. I don't do anything. It happens.
Wow, this is so beautiful, powerful. This wisdom.
And today, when I said that I would like you to be part of that inspiring journey of a woman, the book is coming out, and London Organization of Skills Development, LOSD, is a publishing house. www.losd.co.uk is a publishing house. And in that one, they're doing this book for women. And it's coming out on the 8th of March, 2025, Women's International Day. And some of the ladies came up to me today and told me, I cannot believe that. We could not see where you were talking, because when I made a speech today for a few minutes, they couldn't see because it was so many ladies sitting in the room.
Yeah.
Everybody could not see my face, but they can hear me what I was talking. But they saw colorful what I was wearing. Can't believe that. And they said, we saw the colors, but we could not see who you are and how you look. But I'm so glad the color helped us to recognize. And they said, can we be the part of the book? Can we share our journey? See, this is what the power of a sisterhood, the power of womanhood, connecting to each other. They do say that women are the enemy of women. I wouldn't say that.
What is the enemy of women?
Woman is the enemy of the another woman.
Oh.
But I wouldn't say that.
No.
You should not be jealous of any woman in the world. You should be a support system for every woman around the world. Every woman has got a soul. Every woman are powerful. They're so beautiful. They're lovely. But you should know how to recognize them. 5 fingers are not same. No. So you will find few people like them. It's okay. You need to continue work hard and help as many people, as many women you come across. Work with them, help them, guide them, be their support system.
That's so powerful. Thank you for sharing about your life, your vision, your mission. And vision, I mean, in both senses in your case, right? I'm so glad you can enjoy the colors again. You bring colors to our lives. Thank you very much, Parin.
Do you know what colors, when you talked about the colors, when I lost my vision, the first thing, I've lost the color vision. That's the reason I love my colors. Everything came in my life is a black and white. So when I told my doctor, I cannot see colors, everything is black and white. It's like black and white movie. I'm looking at everyone around. It was black and white. And
Well,
the doctor
that's so
said,
fun.
it will take some time, but you'll get your colors back. So when I go to sleep, I don't switch off my lights. I always leave my lights on.
To see the colors.
I'm scared of dark. I can't see dark. Because the moment I went in the dark, that has given me a fear in me. I don't have a fear, but I have a fear of not to be in the dark. I don't like in the dark. So 24/7 my lights are on.
Oh.
Even daytime, even there is a sun outside, still my lights will be on. Just for me to feel light is there. Light is there. Something is there. And when the light switches off, I'm not scared, but I feel there is nobody around.
So, yeah, you want the light to be around you, visible. And what that makes me think is also there's darkness in a figurative sense, or in a, let's say, emotional sense. We have darkness and light in us, right? So do you see a connection there?
Connection in the sense, I would say that light brings positiveness. Darkness, you're surrounded with negative people around you. So this is something what I understand, and I guide my students. When I coach my students, I always tell them, send the positive vibes. Even though you don't like someone, even though you don't get on with someone, it's okay. You don't want to be the same person who they are. You want to be different than them. Then only the world will recognize you as a better person.
It's like start first.
So light is a sign of positivity. Darkness is the sign of negativity. You don't want to be surrounded in the darkness. You want to be surrounded with the good people around you. You want a quality over quantity. So that's the connection I feel that makes me feel that I don't want to be around bad people.
Yeah.
I get lots of bad peoples coming in my life, but I'm so blessed and lucky that they will come in my life, they'll stay for some time, and they will move away from me. I don't have to do anything. They go.
It happens, as you say, right? Not doing it.
Because
happens.
you are asking universe to help, and you want to be the support system for others. So universe knows who you are. Universe can recognize you, every single thing, but you have to be clean. It's like having a mirror. There's a beautiful mirror in front of you, and if there is a dust, do you think you can see yourself?
It might be more comfortable sometimes to not see, right?
But when you are comfortable, that means you don't see who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to identify yourself. You need to recognize who you are. Take a piece of cloth. Wipe it off. Beautiful. Once you're wiped off,
a nice image.
You can see who you are.
Yeah.
That's your own reflection.
Reflection. That brings us back to where we met today at an event.
Absolutely.
And the community called Reflection.
Yes.
And so grateful for having met at Reflection. Grateful for all your reflections about life that you shared with us today. And I'm excited to see where the journey will take us with more firsts to be created.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Parin, for making this happen.
Thank you so much for having me here. I know my audience are listening to me on the line or maybe off the line. But I would always like to say to all my audience around the world, and especially my beautiful women who are my who are my soulmates. You are beautiful. Your soul is even more beautiful. You are powerful, but your soul is so powerful. You need to attract the right people. And you need to believe in yourself. The message which I would like to say to my women around the world, believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, the world will believe you. The world will believe in you when you know who you are.
And that's a journey, a beautiful journey. We can all go on.
Absolutely.
It's a choice, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you for these messages. Is there any final statement you would like to?
The final statement I would say, be happy. Always smile. One thing in the life is free is smile. Even if you breathe, even that we have to pay. Do you know in COVID, they were charging the money for cylinders, for your oxygen.
Yeah.
But the smile, nobody will charge you.
That's true.
And be happy. When you are happy from inside, you can make others happy. And only you'll be happy when you are contained. Don't look up, look down. Be grounded. And more grounded you are, the more better, humble, more kind you can become. And when you are a better person, you will make a difference in this world as a better world. The world is beautiful. The people are beautiful. But you want to be part of the beautiful people. You want to be part of the wider society, not the problem. Any problems comes, resolve it. Don't take it further. Solve it there. Try your best without making it a big one. And when you can do that, when you're contained, when you're happy, it's a big smile. That's the message I would like to
I love to end
everyone.
with the smile as a word and in your face. In the smile, it's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And let's go out now and bring the smiles to the world.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. It's beautiful to be on this First podcast and giving the message around the world to make a world a better place to live.
Thank you, Parin. Thanks, everyone. If you liked today's episode, it would mean the world to us if you like it. Share it with anyone that could need a boost in courage and more smiles in their lives. We would also love to hear from you. What are your reflections on our conversation today? Share them with us in the comments, and also any meaningful, beautiful first that you would like to create for yourself and others. We will see you next first time. Until then, much, much love and courage. Ciao.